So that was another good one. Episode 6, Mind War. This one was about, like, Psychor, and Talia's old boyfriend shows up and is like, I can do all sorts of crazy things with my mind. And then he turned into, like, a god at the end or something. I don't even know. A thing. Also, Walter Koenig was in it as Bester, who I sincerely hope comes back lots. He was a very surreal experience, because I was just suddenly like, oh my god, Chekhov! And then every time he talks, I expected him to sound like a fake Russian. But he doesn't, so it was disorienting. I don't know, more stuff. I really like Kathy. Is that what people call her? I don't know. Whatever. I like her a lot, and I like all her... I loved all the exchanges between Kathy and G'Kar about there still being wonder in the universe and about people surprising you. I thought that was cool. His whole little, like, nobody on the station is who they appear to be. Which, what does that mean? Is it going to go somewhere? And are we going to see more of Psychor in the future? I sincerely hope so. It's all terribly exciting. Yeah, and yes, I will be taking a very special attempt to not get spoiled for anything. Which it really isn't that hard, as long as you don't look anything Babylon 5 related up online, which I'm not going to do. Because I'm paranoid. I mean, I got through all 7 seasons of DS9 without being spoiled for anything except a couple of things that happened to Jadzia throughout the show. But other than that, pretty much everything was a surprise. It was like I went into it knowing those things, and also that there was going to be a war with the Dominion, and that Worf was going to show up at some point. Like, that was all I knew. Everything else was a surprise, which made it so much fun to watch. So, yes. I don't know. Alright, well, episode 7, The War Prayer. That was fun. Let's see, how can I stay? Alright, that was good times, I thought. I enjoyed it. I felt like the conclusion to the plot about the 2 teenage Centauri was kind of, well, I mean, it was, like, really predictable, but I didn't care that much because I thought it was kind of sweet. There's so many threads, and it's just, like, so fun to wonder where it's all going to go, like, that they have all these each episode seems to bring out a new kind of possible mystery or antagonist or whatever, and, like, this one's got the anti-alien people, you know, Earth for humans stuff, which should be fun. Oh man, it was great though. My love for Sinclair is just increasing steadily. Like, I don't even know what it is. I love his eyebrows. I love, what is it he does? Okay, so and he has to pretend to hate aliens in this. It's like a sting. And whenever he's grouching about aliens, he, like, starts talking in this lower voice, like he's doing a grouchy old man impression, and it's just, like, really funny. Like, I really hate aliens. The only good one is a dead one. And you're like, you don't talk like that normally. It's like his douche voice. I feel like the show is going to give me a lot of feelings about Londo. I don't even know why, I just like him a lot. And his stupid accent. And actually, I like Veer now. Like, he was really, really obnoxious at the beginning, but I liked him in this episode, so hopefully I'll continue to like him. I don't know. But yeah. See you later. Okay, so I watched episode 8, and The Sky Full of Stars. I'm already getting into the titles of that sort. Nice and early. It's always good. Actually, they've been ridiculous since the beginning. So I have a few words about this, which are basically Sinclair and feelings. I think he's pretty much my favorite character right now. Him and Garibaldi and Londo and Dylan. Because it was awesome. And so I really liked it. I felt like there were a couple of moments where, when I'm watching them, thinking about what I'm going to say later, where I was kind of like, oh, I have things to say, and then the episode would do something different, and I'd be like, oh, that's not really relevant anymore. Like, I was going to be like, oh, this is a stupid beginning, oh, look, the guy owes people money, and it was kind of stupid. But then it turned into this crazy, let's go into someone's head, and then I was going to be like, well, DS9 did this, but it was stupid. Well, I guess I can still say that. And they didn't do it at all like this. It wasn't even remotely the same type of episode. There was just that one episode where Bashir is stuck in his own head, which looks like DS9, and everybody is in there. This was like a way better stuck in your own head kind of concept, so it's not really comparable. Oh my god, Sinclair. Also, I think part of the reason that I love him, fighter pilot? Yes? I blame reading the X-Wing books in my formative years, and pretty much just forever fighter pilots will be an object of adoration for me. Somehow I knew this without knowing. But yes, I guess all I really have to say is that Sinclair is awesome. There were a couple moments there where he just has this, like, really tragic look on his face. It's like his resting face is the most tragic expression. And he reminded me of Chris Evans as Captain America for, like, half a second. There was something about the look on his face, and then I was like, they should hang out. And then I was like, that was stupid, and then I went back to paying attention to the episode. But, oh my god, the Grey Council. I actually knew the Grey Council was a thing, but I didn't know anything about them. I just knew the name because I read something where they were talking about naming the Obsidian Order in DS9 and how originally they actually wanted to call it something like the Grey Council, which makes sense because they're Cardassians. But the Obsidian Order sounds like 500 million times cooler, so whatever. And I need to stop talking about DS9 on this review of an episode of Babylon 5. What else? Sinclair appears to sleep in his uniform pants, which is just really disconcerting and strange and can't be comfortable. Oh my god, what? Don't the Grey Council want him to know? I want to know what happened. How on earth? Is that guy right? Maybe that guy is right, and the Minbari really are trying to take over from the inside. You never know. That or he's cray-cray, and they're not. But then what happened? Why did they decide to surrender when they could have won? What did they find out from Sinclair that they didn't want him to remember? What happened? So, okay, those are my feelings on this particular episode. Okay, so, today I watched episode 9, Deathwalker. I am so tired today, like I can't summon the energy to really go into this. I liked it. I mean, it wasn't super exciting, I didn't think, but there was a whole lot of, I don't know, just, she's the Vorlon are mysterious, and I feel like it's just a lot of, I don't know, more setup of the kind of, I don't even know what am I talking about? Not setup of villains exactly, but setup of possible antagonists, or more ways in which characters and species have conflicting interests, and more of the backstory of the universe. Like, more wars, more alliances that used to be, and so, yeah, it's fun. Sorry, I'm looking at the page for this episode, and there's a picture of, like, the front of the DVD, I assume, and I'm just trying to figure out why they chose these particular people. Because, like, why? Whatever. I'm sure, I mean, I don't even know who that one person is. But, whatever. I'm sure I'll become clear eventually. Yes, I might have had things to say, but I don't really. I'm just really pooped. Right now, I'm just kind of like, oh god, and I kind of have a headache, and I did a lot today. Yes, also, I think don't, like, kill me or anything, but I think I might ship Sinclair and, Garibaldi. I know, it makes no sense, but, maybe I was just, like, in tired zoning mode and was just kind of like, yes, this makes sense. It doesn't, but whatever. I need a ship. I didn't have one. I didn't have one yet. So that's really relevant. I feel. Whatever. Enough. Episode 10, Believers. So, okay, that happened. I think medical ethics and religion and stuff. Yeah. It's just, for some reason, every time any human character mentions being, like, religious, believing in God or whatever, so it was just, like, really weird for me. But I promised I would stop comparing this to that other science fiction show I watch all the time. But I'm just saying, because in that one, all of the humans are generally really pretty much just atheists. Anyway. Whatever. Okay, so it was depressing. It was sad. It was, yeah. But I'm kind of glad that they ended it the way they did, you know, because sometimes when everything turns out okay, it feels kind of cheap. Like, I kept worrying that the parents were just gonna, like, change their mind last minute or something. Oh my god, and then when they took the kid and they were like, this is the shroud of, like, traveling or whatever, I was just like, shit, they're gonna fucking kill him. And then, of course, Dr. Franken realized that, and I was like, ah. But, that's horrifying. The other, like, kind of subplot with Ivanova going off and, like, the Starship Asimov, which I approved of, was really pointless, and I don't know why I was there. But I guess it was just to give her something to do. I don't know. Maybe it's going. Well, it's just a thing, I guess. I don't know, it just was... whatever. But I'm glad that they named a ship Asimov. I don't know. That's... God, my head hurts. That's really it. That's, yeah. I liked the thing about the industrial goo and how the kid totally knew it wasn't really an egg, but, like, pretended he thought it was. So that was sweet. But yeah. Lots of angry Sinclair in this, which is a thing that I enjoy. Really, I enjoy Sinclair doing anything, so, whatever.